another interesting show today because we've heard a lot of the stuff that's going to be in the interview. We also had Piers Morgan on, who said there is a lot more to hear and we might change our opinion about a certain few things. What did you think of Cristiano doing that interview in the first place?
Well, yeah, doing the interview. I've not actually heard it. I've not seen it. I've just got up, taken the kids to school, and it's, I've come back in and I've heard all the commotion. So, but I've heard a couple of the words used, disrespected, trying to be forced out. I'm very surprised at that. Obviously, Cristiano's got his own ways of thinking, but when you join a football club, the football people want you to produce your best football moments. That's all it is, really. I'll be very surprised if he's been trying to be forced out, disrespected. I don't know. If you're still performing at the highest level, people respect you. If you're doing things in and around the football club, then that you shouldn't be, like walking off down the tunnel when you should be part of the team. That's when you people lose the respect for you. So I think it works hand in hand.
Look, Teddy, you've been at Manchester United. You've been a great player for them. How hard is it, and the pressures of trying to produce and trying to be the main man there? Because it's not easy, and I feel like Ronaldo wants to be that guy, but this season he hasn't lived up to it.
Well, I think you've got to realise yourself that he's not 29 anymore. He's past his best. You have to understand that you're going to be used sparingly when you get to that age. You cannot play every game. He wants to be the main man. I know he's a fit man and he looks great, but it comes to all of us at some stage that you become past your best. And I think if he was to realise that and let Ten Hag use him in the manner that he feels fit, and he respects that. He's obviously said he doesn't respect Ten Hag. There's the problem straight away. Then that's the main issue. The way I see it, if you don't have respect for the manager, then doesn't matter what else you do.
Yeah. And Teddy, the headlines that you sort of wake up to is United have betrayed me. He says, some of the things that he said. Yeah. If Portugal go out of the World Cup early, can he possibly come back to Manchester United in the middle of December and look his teammates in the eye, but obviously look Ten Hag in the eye as well?
Oh, not if I'm hearing it right, that he doesn't respect the manager and he's been disrespected. No chance, absolutely no chance that he cannot play for Manchester United again. Not after this. Sounds like there's going to be more as well that Piers Morgan's going to come out with. You cannot attack your football club and expect everything to be hunky-dory the next week when you come back from the World Cup. Absolutely no chance.
What do you reckon the players make of it? What would you make of it if you were in the team when this happened?
Well, there is always... There's been problems, hasn't there? He's made his feelings known at the start of the season. He wanted to leave, and when you've got a superstar at the football club that isn't pulling his weight, that brings problems on its own. With the people around you, you start bringing other people down. And I said at the start of the season, Ten Hag had probably one of the biggest jobs in world football because of all the egos at Manchester United. You're expected and you demand to win things. That's how it used to be. And if you don't, the criticism comes your way. And you do not need people rowing in the opposite direction when you're trying to get your ship sailing in the right direction.
Yeah. Teddy, I've got to ask you about the World Cup. You're a massive player for England in your time, and we're building up to it now. And what's it like going into World Cup the week before, the build-up, the excitement, going in, seeing all the players? I mean, have we got a chance as well?
Yeah, it's exciting, mate. I've got to be honest. There's no better feeling than pulling on that England shirt for England and playing in major competitions. Obviously, the one that I played in Euro 96 was fantastic, but the home nation and everybody got behind us. It's a little bit different when you go abroad, but you've got to know that everybody's pulling for you. We all want the same thing. We're all right behind the England team. I can't wait for it to start. I'm excited. For the football to be going on in the winter when it gets cold and wet and dark. How great is it for us to be watching the games during the winter rather than the sun being out and wondering whether you're going to go and play golf or watch the football? Your mind's made up, isn't it? So I'm excited. I'm excited that Gareth's named a few exciting players in the team. notably Foden, Maddison, Grealish. I like seeing players like that in the lineup. So I hope they get used, and hopefully we'll take the game to the opposition, starting with Iran next week, and go on from there.
Yeah. Tell us about these official England watch parties that you're going to be attending.
Yeah, I'm working with Budweiser on these official England watch parties. One's at the Alternate venue in Tottenham Court Road next Monday. I know it's an early start, 1:00 start, the football, but we'll be trying to get a bit of fun going. They'll have DJs there and all sorts going on. So it's not just about football. We're trying to get a little bit of excitement, and that's what Budweiser are trying this World Cup.
Excellent. We're really looking forward to that. Thank you so much. There's lots of information out there actually about those watch parties where people can go and find them. If they just pop it in their search engine, they can have a little look. Sounds like Ray Parlour might absolutely love that kind of environment. I wonder if you'll see him down there as well. Teddy, sure. It's always a pleasure. Thank you so much. And for the benefit of the listeners, Teddy, not only did you win the treble in 1999 with Manchester United, 11 goals in 51 appearances for England, 146 Premier League goals, PFA Player of the Year in 2001. Was that better?
Better, Laura. Better.
Thank you. I'm learning. I'm getting there. I know. I think I pulled it back.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods, Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.